Picture Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn, early 1990s. A vibrant hip-hop hotbed where street ciphers and block parties forged raw talent. Among these streets was Christopher the Notorious B.I.G. Wallace, already rising as one of rap's fiercest voices, and he noticed his young friends spitting fire. In the mid-90s, Biggie introduced his crew to the world, a collective of childhood friends and local rappers who called themselves Junior Mafia, junior masters at finding intelligent attitudes. Everyone was in their late teens to early 20s. Biggie was more than a founder. He was their godfather, mentor, and musical architect, guiding them in the studio, writing lyrics, and shaping their sound. The group included members named Lil Kim, the bold queen bee with the razor-sharp tongue, Lil Cease, Biggie's protege, MC Klepto, Nino Brown, Trife and Larceny, Capone and Bugsy, and Chico Del Vec. Due to the popularity of the mafioso era, the group became structured like a crime syndicate. The Don, the Lieutenants, the Soldiers. Lance Unrivera played a consigliere-like role behind the scenes, helping Biggie expand his vision. Lil Kim emerged as the femme fatale Queen Pen. Lil Cease became the young soldier learning the game. Chico, Nino, Klepto, and Trife embodied the crew mentality. The imagery, music videos, and album themes fit perfectly into the mafioso era's cinematic universe. Junior Mafia's debut album, Conspiracy, came out in 1995 and was a soundtrack of the NYC streets. Biggie's fingerprints were all over it, from production, guest verses, executive vision, and the chemistry was cinematic. Some of the key singles on the album were Players Anthem, Biggie and the Crew, a posse cut turned hit, Get Money, Platinum Smash featuring Lil Kim and Biggie. The remix became iconic in hip-hop culture. I Need You Tonight even featured Aaliyah in the remix, blending smoother R&B vibes into their street narratives. Musically, they mixed hard-hitting beats with braggadocio and street tales, the kind of East Coast rap that helped steer the genre back into focus during the coast-to-coast rivalry era. Lil Kim and Lil Cease became the two biggest members in Junior Mafia. Lil Kim, the Queen Bee. Lil Kim wasn't just a rapper, she was a force. Her fearless delivery, hyper-confident persona, and unapologetic embrace of sexuality challenged the male-dominated rap world. After Conspiracy's success, she exploded as a solo artist with Hardcore in 1996, an album that defined her career and cemented her as a hip-hop legend. Lil Cease, Biggie's protege. Biggie viewed Lil Cease as a lyrical heir apparent. He was on tracks like Players Anthem and Get Money, and his storytelling was gritty and rhythmic. Post Junior Mafia, Cease dropped his solo album, The Wonderful World of Caesar Leo, in 1999, featuring heavyweights like Puff Daddy and Jay-Z, and charted respectively on Billboard. On March 9, 1997, everything changed. Biggie was murdered in LA, and the group lost its heartbeat. His death wasn't just a tragic headline, it was a seismic blow to Junior Mafia's future. The crew had been built around his vision and creative gravity. Without Biggie's leadership, internal tensions grew. Members pursued solo careers. Lil Kim soared. Lil Cease continued his work. Others stepped back from music. By the late 90s, Junior Mafia had effectively disbanded. The magic that came from Biggie's mentorship was gone, and the industry was shifting fast. Lil Kim and Lil Cease's fallout came from loyalty, the federal trial, and broken trust. Their relationship fell apart mainly because of what happened during Kim's 2005 perjury case. When Lil Kim went to court for allegedly lying about who was at the 2001 Hot 97 shooting, Lil Cease testified against her. Kim probably believed Junior Mafia would stay loyal and not cooperate with the prosecutors. Cease took the stand and identified members of Junior Mafia in photos, confirmed that certain people were present at the scene, contradicted Kim's story even if he didn't directly say she lied. Kim felt this testimony helped the prosecution and made her case worse. Even if Cease wasn't trying to hurt her, the perception was Cease helped the feds build the case that sent Kim to prison. From Kim's perspective, that was a betrayal. After her conviction, Kim made it public that Junior Mafia didn't stand by her. They cooperated with the government. They were disloyal during the trial. Her exact view was that testimony played a role in her going to prison. Cease, on the other hand, claimed he had to testify. He didn't say anything that wasn't already known, and he wasn't trying to incriminate Kim. But for Kim, it was simple. He got on the stand, she went to prison, the trust was broken forever. In 2005, several members, notably Lil Cease, MC Klepto, and Larceny, tried to revive the Junior Mafia name with the album Riot Musik. It was a respectful nod to the past, but it lacked the star power and cultural clout of Conspiracy. Lil Kim released The Naked Truth on September 27, 2005. The album dropped while she was in the middle of a federal trial, just weeks before she began serving her prison sentence. In The Naked Truth, she dissed Cease and Junior Mafia. Cease fired back with his own explanations. Their camps started arguing publicly. Cease later dropped a DVD documentary about the situation, which Kim saw as further betrayal. Lil Kim and Lil Cease didn't fall out over music, they didn't fall out over money, they fell out over principle. One chose silence in prison, the other chose testimony and freedom. And once that courtroom door closed, so did one of hip-hop's most iconic friendships. Junior Mafia was never the same again. While not a full-blown career launch, 2019 saw Junior Mafia reunite publicly around celebrations of their legacy. At the 2019 BET Hip Hop Awards, Lil Kim, who was being honored with the I Am Hip Hop Award, brought out elements of the Junior Mafia crew for a freestyle segment and a tribute to Biggie. It was a nostalgic moment, a callback to the era that changed hip hop. That same year, Lil Kim and Lil Cease publicly reconciled at a celebration of Biggie's birthday, putting past feuds behind them and celebrating their shared history. These moments were about remembering Biggie and reigniting the spirit of the crew, even if no new group album came of it. Junior Mafia dropped hip-hop that was gritty, boastful, and rooted in Brooklyn street culture. Tracks like Players Anthem and Get Money still resonate on YouTube and streaming sites thanks to the album's tight production, the punchy verses, swagger-filled delivery, and the chemistry with Biggie on features. Lil Kim's solo evolution brought a brazen, boundary-breaking sound to mainstream rap, influencing many female MCs who followed. From best-styled street ciphers to Billboard success, mentorship under the Notorious B.I.G, breakout hits, tragedy, fallout, individual triumphs, and nostalgic returns, Junior Mafia's journey is a cornerstone of 90s hip-hop history. Their beginning was explosive, their peak was iconic, their downfall was tied to loss, and their legacy lives on in music and memory, especially whenever the culture circles back to honor the legends.